Hey, you guys. I'm back with another recording. Here at night, I'm just chilling. But, I wanted to get into this topic about our modern women corrupt in America. Are they corrupt? My answer would be yeah. Yeah. It really does seem like it. But the young babies though, the younger girls, the younger babies, they aren't corrupt though. Not yet. So, I'm out here just chilling, you guys, and, I'm gonna take my time with this recording because, I want to get out all that I want to say in this recording. So, I would have to say it's a yes and no situation. So what I'm gonna title this video. What I'm titling this video is, Are all women corrupt in America? Are all modern women corrupt in America? And I would have to say yes, they are. They most certainly are. And what's funny though, so I was watching this Asian flick with my spouse the other night. And I was observing how the Asian women are. I was observing how the Asian women present themselves, how they act, just how they are. And I've come to a realization about this fact that the reason why these Asian women act so innocent is because over in their country they have strict rules. Okay? That's it. Over in these Asian countries, okay? Even a long time ago. So it's been inbred in them. Even after a long, long time ago. It's been inbred in them. Even, over there in these Asian countries, they have strict rules for them to get married. Okay? Over here in the West, it's not like that. These women over here in the West, okay? They act any kind of way they want, and they don't get punished for it. But over there in those Asian countries, they would get punished for going out, acting like 304s and stuff. If they wanted to go out and act like 304, they would get punished for that. Okay? They would. By their family, they would get shunned by their family. They would get very shunned by their family if they wanted to act that way. And that's why That's why these Asian women, these Oriental type women, they don't act like that because they know better. They know better. So, I don't know what I want to say in this recording, but I felt like I just wanted to get some, that information out there. Because, it's true. Like, these Western women over here, over in the West, these United States people over here, they couldn't give a crap. They couldn't give a crap about how they act. Unless they're being pulled over by the cops or whatever. Like, their family could effing care less. Their family could effing care less about, like, how many freaking men they get with. And whatnot. They could care less. So these people out here in the West, they're just out here just freaking having babies and popping out babies and shit and not having freaking any more values or anything like that. Even these Hispanic people over here, they could care less. They could care less about how many freaking men their freaking daughters get with. But over there in the Eastern countries, like, there's punishment for that shit, there's consequences. Over there in those Eastern countries, Japan and everything, like, yeah, there's consequences for that shit. It's like you either get married to, like, one person or just go out there and be a 304 and get shunned by your family. It's like, which one do you choose? But over here in the West, it's like people could effing care less about how many people you get with. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I have to say that all women over here are corrupt. There's no denying that. But I have to say for myself, I'm not corrupt because, all this time, even as a younger woman myself, as a younger woman, like, I've always wanted to get married. I've always wanted to get married. But it never happened for me. But, I'm with a guy who supposedly wants to marry me, but, and supposedly we're married and whatnot, but we're, I guess we're married, but, I'm not out here being a 3 or 4, I'm just not, because I know better. Because I know spiritually, like, it's just not for me to go out there and just, just open my legs up to anybody, Like, I know better not to do that because I'm like, well, where would that get me? Like, that wouldn't really get me anywhere. that would just get me, since I'm getting older and whatnot, I would just think, okay, well, I'm just an old woman just doing what I want to do, and, I don't want that for myself. I somewhat want to be, chaste, as chaste as I can be, because the last relationship I had, that was my first, and, I really wanted to marry that person. I wanted to marry that person, but, that person left me heartbroken, and, now I'm with my second person. I guess he truly wants to be with me, and, it is what it is, but, I'm just not like willy-nilly, like, letting myself, like, opening myself up to just, like, any guy, That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I at least want to build with that person. Know what that person's all about, at least. And, if I have to grow old without any children, then so be it. If I have to grow old, like so-called miscarriaging or whatnot because I'm too old to have kids, so be it. But, like, I'm just here in this life, I'm just here in this life trying to build me up, That's it. I'm trying to build me up for the better. Who I want to be. And I'm building myself up, because this is who I want to be, like, in the afterlife too, And most females don't think like that either. So, I'm definitely cut from a different cloth. I'm here trying to be what my ancestors were, I'm here trying to be what my ancestors thought they were. Of course they had family, they had children and whatnot, but today, it's like today we live in a different time. We live in a different time to where people, especially women, they want to go out here, having sex with whoever they want to have sex with, and it's multiples upon multiples upon multiples of people, okay? And over there in the Eastern cultures, it's not like that, okay? Over there in the Eastern cultures, those women know that there will be consequences to their actions. And this is what I've figured out, because, like, I'm looking at this freaking Asian flick movie and I'm like, wow, damn. I'm like, these fucking women are so innocent. I'm like, they seem so fucking innocent. It's like, well, yeah, that's for a reason. It's like if they don't get married, if they aren't married, then they're shunned. They're shunned by their family, and possibly even exiled by their family. and they're possibly kicked out of the family's household, you know, if they're not married by a certain point, you know. It's fucking serious. It's fucking serious over there. But over here in this Western culture, people could give a damn, you know. No moral values. You know, no principality whatsoever. These people are just like, yeah. Get with whoever you want. Get with whoever you want. Be a 304. Be a 304. Yeah. It's like that over here. And it's sick. It's sick. It's a sick, twisted state of mind, okay? It's what it is. So chicks can go here acting like they're boss chicks, acting like they freaking got a job, they freaking got a full-time job, they can pay their own house and shit, they can have sex with whoever they freaking want. But where does that leave you in the long run? Where does that leave you in the long run? Yeah, without a husband, without anybody to take care of you. Because more than likely your parents are going to be long gone after you decide to get married to somebody. And more than likely your freaking spouse or whoever wants to freaking marry you, or these men, you know, these men don't even want to marry these freaking women over here. And it's sad because these women over here in the West, they're not getting their freaking shit together. They're not getting their freaking shit together and settling down with a quality man, you know, who's compatible with them, who has chemistry with them. They're not doing that. They're not. And for what? For what? All just to show off? All just to show off to who? You're showing off to who? It's not going to matter in the end. So these women out here in the West, they're delusional. They're really delusional. Because all that matters is if you humble yourself and get with a righteous quality man. If you can find one. Because more than likely nowadays, you can't find a righteous quality man here in America now. You can't. Because they're all going by what the Western women want. They're all going by what the Western women want, which is equality, which is independence. No, that's for the men. That's for the men. Not you. Okay? So yeah, you guys, I mean, I'm passionate about this stuff. I mean, I'm freaking mad. Because this society is just going all willy-nilly, just going off whatever they fucking want to do without any discipline. Without discipline. There has to be some kind of discipline. Some kind of consequence. Otherwise, otherwise we can't grow as a people if we don't have that. Okay? We can't. I don't know, you guys. I might make a part 2. I don't want to be too loud out here because these people are trying to sleep or whatever, but yeah. I mean, These Western women out here in the U.S., it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How are we supposed to have any kind of family structure? How are we supposed to have any kind of family structure when the women out here would just want to be men? They want to be men all the fucking time. They want to argue. They want to bicker. They don't want to be submissive. It's just might as well you don't even have a boyfriend or a husband at this point. Because all you want to do is just try and be a man. All you want to do is just try and be a man. Okay, so where is that getting you? Where is that getting you in the long run? Sure, it may be all freaking fun and cute and shit now, but when you're older, it's like, when you're old lady, it's like, where has that gotten you? Where has that gotten you? It hasn't gotten you anywhere. It hasn't gotten you nowhere besides being alone. So, the women of this Western society, you guys better... You guys better wake up fucking fast, okay? You guys better wake up fucking fast. Because there's not going to be any mercy. And there's not going to be no mercy for you guys when you guys grow long gray hair, okay? No mercy for the women over here in the U.S., in the West. There's going to be no mercy. There's going to just be like bitter old women out here who have no husbands. Because they thought they could do better than a man. No, it's not going to be like that in the end. No, you're going to suffer in the end when you're old, when you're growing gray hair, when your looks are depleting, when you hit the wall. No. So you better get your act up fast over here. You better get your act up fast and find a quality man who can be your husband over here. Because it's not looking good. It's not going to look good for you in the end when you get older. Because you're just going to be old and bitter in the end. For most of you modern women. I have to tell you. I have to tell you in this recording. It's going to be bad. It's gonna be bad. If you don't wake the fuck up. If these modern women don't wake the fuck up, it's gonna be bad for you. Okay? Because, I'm listening to these men on YouTube. And, yeah, they're right. They're right. These modern women, they're not gonna have a husband. They're not gonna have husbands, in the future. They're just gonna be single and alone the whole frickin' time. I mean, sure, they're gonna have relationship after relationship after relationship, but, they're not gonna have one that lasts. No. Not if they keep this up. No. It's gonna end bad for them. Okay, so